Hello friends, this video on direct and indirect speech part 7 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Okay, now let's look at next category of sentences, that is exclamatory sentences. These are those types of sentences which show some sort of emotion, either happiness or sorrow or excitement. So these sentences show some or the other sort of excitement. Now how do we handle these kind of sentences? So for such sentences, we make use of exclaimed or suggested as reporting verbs. In fact, exclaimed is more commonly used for exclamatory sentences. But how do we show happiness as well as sorrow with the same reporting verb? For example, wherever you have to show excitement, you can say that exclaimed with happiness, or exclaimed with joy to show excitement. Similarly, if you want to show sorrow, you can say exclaimed sadly or exclaimed with sorrow. So adding a word along with exclaimed helps you to express that feeling of excitement. So, and again, as usual, change the tense of the verb and the process still remains the same. So let's look at this example. Ravi said, "Hooray, we won the match." So here the word hooray shows happiness. It shows happiness and excitement, right? So it shows a sort of feeling which is on a positive note, right? So what is the reporting verb that we will use? So obviously the reporting verb would be exclaimed, but since it is for happiness, so you write exclaimed with joy. So you will say, Ravi exclaimed with joy that they had won the match. Now, how did we change the tense? Because here, if you see, the reporting verb is in the past tense, and in the direct speech also it is in the simple past. So what happens when your reporting verb is in past tense and your direct speech is in the simple past? In the indirect speech, it becomes past perfect. So that's as per our rule, right? So therefore, here it is, they had won the match. So this is past perfect. Right? So the only difference in this exclamatory sentence is the reporting verb. So we have made it exclaimed with joy. Now let's say that if you have an example like this, "How sad I am," said Anu, "to see the poor man." So here it is a feeling of sorrow. It is a feeling of, the girl is feeling sad. So she is not excited with happiness. So in this case, what would be the reporting verb? Now, right now, the reporting verb is said. So, instead of said, you would say, Anu exclaimed with sorrow. Or you can say, Anu exclaimed sadly that she was sad. Now, since the reporting verb is in the past tense, therefore, in the direct speech also, this will be in the past tense. So, I am would become she was, because the pronoun would also change, right? Because right now, Anu is no more speaking the sentence. Another person, a third person is reporting what Anu had told. So, Anu exclaimed with sorrow that she was sad to see the poor man. So in this case, how is it different? Here, to show sadness, we made use of exclaimed with sorrow. One more example. The teacher said, "What a beautiful day." So in this case, what does it show? Does it show excitement with happiness? Not really. Does it show sorrow? No, not. Absolutely not. Then what does it show? It shows that the teacher is happy to see something, even though she's not very excited, like she's not saying, "Hooray, it is a beautiful day." But yeah, she is like quite, delighted to see the beautiful day. So in this case, we can say, the teacher exclaimed with delight that it was a beautiful day. The teacher exclaimed with delight that it was a beautiful day, right? So here you see, since the reporting verb is in the past tense, therefore this part will also be in the past tense. So you see, changing the tense will remain the same for all the sentences. So you should make sure that you remember how to change tense. You kind of get used to it. Okay, so once you know that, with different sentences, all that changes is the reporting verb. Like the reporting verb is asked or inquired for interrogative sentences. The reporting verb is ordered or requested for imperative sentences. The reporting verb is exclaimed for exclamatory sentences, right? So the reporting verb changes with different types of sentences. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com for free quality education. You can learn with a simple 4-step learning process wherein you can watch video lessons, you can ask your questions, you can refer notes, and you can take a free online test. We have content for class 6 to 12 on physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology along with practical videos. So please subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Thank you.